Today we're going to be making carrot and coriander soup. Okay, let's get started. What you're going to need is about a kilo of carrots. We're going to need some ground coriander, fresh coriander if you have it, some black pepper, chicken stock cube, vegetable stock cube, about 40 grams of butter. Okay, let's get started. I'm just going to peel and clean up the carrots. Okay, they don't have to be perfect. We're really just giving them a bit of a scrape over, just to give them a quick peel and get any bits off that don't look so good. Okay, let's just get rid of this. Now I just want to take the ends off. Okay, that's them quickly peeled, topped and tailed. So now what we want to do is we want to chop them up fairly thin, fairly small, don't have to be that uniform. Okay, there we have a kilo of carrots, approximately. Quickly peeled, topped and tailed, chopped up. Now what we're going to do is make up the stock that we're going to boil them in. I tend to use one chicken stock cube and one vegetable stock cube. This just gives a better range of flavour. If you're vegetarian, obviously you can just use 2 vegetable stock cubes. If you don't have vegetable stock cubes and you only have chicken, just use 2 chicken. It doesn't make a great deal of difference, but it does give a different flavour. So we're going to mix this up with some hot water. In total, we're going to want about half a litre of liquid, about a pint. And then what we want to do, we're going to add that to the carrots. And we are looking to just cover the carrots. We don't want too much liquid in at this point because we're not discarding this liquid. This is the broth effectively that will go into the finished soup, and if we have too much liquid it's just going to be a really runny soup. So I'll literally just cover it. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick this on the hob for about 20 to 30 minutes on a fairly low simmering heat. Just let those carrots cook through. Want to keep a lid on it all the time because we don't want all this to evaporate and we don't want to reduce. We want all that liquid in our final soup. Okay, this has been on the stove now for about 25 minutes. The carrots are nicely softened, so what we need to do now is we want to add about a heaped teaspoon ground coriander. I'm going to add about 40 grams of butter and a reasonable sized bunch of fresh coriander. If you don't have the fresh, don't worry, you can get away with just the ground. This does add a slight fragrance to it and you get little flecks of colour through, so you do get a richer taste, but it's not essential. You can just use the ground and get a pretty good result. So what we need to do now is blend this up. Just going to use one of these kind of cheapo hand blenders. You can use whatever you've got. Okay, that's nicely blended. We now have a nice smooth creamy soup. What we can do now is add a reasonable amount of black pepper. Decent amount, a few turns. I'm not adding any salt at this point. I've used salted butter. If you have used plain butter, you can add a pinch of salt if you would like. So I'm just going to stir that pepper in. So let's get ourselves a plate and a bowl and see what it looks like. So you can see there the coriander, the fresh coriander has added just a little bit of colour. You've got some flecks of green in there. Definitely getting an aroma of that fresh coriander. It smells really nice. So there we have it, carrot coriander soup. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, perhaps you'd like to give it a thumbs up. Maybe you'd like to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you know when I publish future videos. Thanks for watching.